Hi everyone, so let's get to the sock puppet making. So today I've got some cardboard with me and that's our first step. So what we're going to do with the cardboard is we're going to take our hands and place it on the cardboard like this in order to draw the compartment for a mouth. I got my two pieces, so now I'm going to cut it in a curve so that these points don't stick out on my puppet. Now we have tape and we're going to join them together. I'm going to put some more tape to secure it, then ensure that it stays. Okay, great. So we have our mouthpiece, so it'll be like this. And we put this into our puppet. So next step, we take our sock and we want to stretch it. Stretch our sock. What we're going to do is we're going to put our fingertips to the very top line of our sock so that it gets stretched. After we stretch our socks for about 2 to 5 minutes, we're going to turn it over on the wrong side. We're going to pull it to the tip of this line that is always on top of your sock. And we're going to take our mouthpiece and position one end of our mouthpiece open to the top of this line, and we're going to stick. So I have crazy glue. If you don't have any crazy glue, you can also use fabric glue as an alternative. So you stick in one end, one side. So this is our mouthpiece. Let's turn it over on the right side now. So we got our cardboard stuck to one side of our sock, and this is the right side of our sock. Now we want to roll it down so that we can get to insert our hand in. And let's turn it on the side that the cardboard isn't on. Positioned our hand in our sock puppet, and now it's time for us to roll down our sock. It fits us perfectly. And there you go, your mouthpiece. This is one of the most challenging aspects of making a sock puppet. After the difficult part, now time for the fun part. Time to decorate our puppets. So for the eyes and nose, I have some beads that I found today, and I'll be using this for my eyes and my nose. You can also use the cork for the eye, but I want to use beads today. So I'm going to sew this on actually. Okay, so I have a needle here. So I am sewing in the eye. Kids, you would definitely need help from your parents to do this, or you can take the easy way out and use your crazy glue and glue it on. I am finishing sewing my nose. I actually decided to change the color bead on my nose. Wanted something more vibrant. We're gonna make our tongue. So I had some colored paper that I decided to use. I'm just gonna draw out my tongue and cut it out. This is our tongue, and I'm about to stick it. Now it's time to draw my eyes on my puppet. And this puppet is actually visually impaired. Great. So now it's time for the puppet here. Let's get to it. I have colored paper that I got from a scrapbook, and what I'm going to do is fold it into tiny pieces. I'm trying to get an effect of a pom-pom. The pom-pom has strips of paper on it, so that would be the hair. If you have any other type of hair, if you have wool, feel free to use it. I don't have any wool at the moment, so I'm able to use that. So now I'm going to cut this. So I am cutting the hair. Don't mind the strips and my zongs. crazy hair. Don't care. I've finished cutting all my pieces. Now time to roll up. See, I left the middle uncut. So rolling, so it's kind of resembling a pom-pom. Stuck my paper. Now time to stick my paper here to my puppet. So I'm gonna use the last side of my glue here. And we're gonna put it right on top here. Ooh, my puppet, he's a environmentalist. He's into greenery. There you go, a sock puppet. And I also made a hat for him, in which you would see him perform at our puppet party. Yeah.